begun. And the Maharashtra Cabinet meeting has begun. If you can break the information, Niranjan, you can take it forward. The Maharashtra Cabinet meeting has just begun. The Maharashtra Cabinet meeting has begun.
Yeah, that's the breaking news update coming in that the Chief Minister's office has confirmed that that meeting has begun, and the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Uddhav Thackeray, is present via video conferencing. That meeting has begun via video conferencing, and it's currently underway. Let me go across to Alisha, also joining us live. Before I go across to Alisha, here's what Kamal Nath said just before he met the leaders of the Congress party, where all the MLAs of the Congress were in one room. So they don't have any issues as of now, but they're still trying to firefight for the Shiv Sena. Listen in.
वो कॉन्फिडेंट है, उन्हें विश्वास है कि शिवसेना के विधायक उनका साथ देंगे। जो चले भी गए हैं, बहुत सारे लोग गलतफहमी में गए हैं, उनका ये विश्वास है।
यानी आप कहना चाह रहे हैं कि कोई विधानसभा बर्खास्त होने की नौबत अभी तक नहीं आई?
मैं
कह रहे हैं कि महाराष्ट्र विधानसभा बर्खास्त की दिशा में है।
वो मुझे उद्धव ठाकरे जी से इस पर भी बात हुई। उन्होंने कहा कि विधानसभा बर्खास्त करने का कोई अभी प्रस्ताव नहीं है। उधर से बहुत सारी बातें हुई। वो कॉन्फिडेंट है, उन्हें विश्वास है कि शिवसेना के विधायक उनका साथ देंगे। जो चले भी गए हैं, बहुत सारे लोग गलतफहमी में गए हैं, उनका ये विश्वास है।
यानी आप कहना चाह रहे हैं कि कोई विधानसभा बर्खास्त होने की नौबत अभी तक नहीं आई?
मैं
कह रहे हैं कि महाराष्ट्र विधानसभा बर्खास्त की दिशा में है।
वो मुझे उद्धव ठाकरे जी से इस पर भी बात हुई। उन्होंने कहा कि विधानसभा बर्खास्त करने का कोई अभी प्रस्ताव नहीं है।
And Alisha, my colleague, is joining us with all the details. In fact, she has details of that cabinet meeting that's underway. Alisha, what are you hearing? They're confident, Congress and NCP, saying that there's no way that he's going to resign, saying that he feels he has the numbers not on his side. What are you picking up about the options?
Well, Niranjan, yes, Maha Cabinet was in Mantralaya and speaking to the public, he clearly stated that there is no need for Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray to resign from his post. But yes, the important cabinet meeting which is underway in Mantralaya, where all the cabinet ministers are present in Mantralaya, but yes, the Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, who is virtually is present in that meeting, is just because they tested positive, and that this is the confirmation we are getting in from CM office. The information they have already provided that the cabinet meeting, which has already underway, and Chief Minister is present via video conference. So we have to see what will be the major decision that will be taken, because it is the important meeting where the decision over what Shiv Sena and specifically Chief Minister takes over the rebels MLA, because we know that whether it is NCP or Congress, they were actually waiting for Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray to give its final decision. We heard yesterday Sharad Pawar, we heard Maha Cabinet, they clearly stated we are just waiting for the Chief Minister, because it is the internal problem, the internal differences within the Shiv Sena, and that is the reason where whatever the decision the Chief Minister takes, we will adhere to. But they are even pretty sure about it that the government will continue with this for the next year. But yes, the Shiv Sena has already given us so many hints. So we have to wait and watch what exactly comes in this meeting, in this cabinet meeting, because very important decision to be taken by Chief Minister and other cabinet ministers.
Yes, and going by the possibilities, let me see if I can go across to Ankit and our colleagues who are reporting from different locations right now. Stories developing physically. The cabinet meeting was supposed to be a physical one, but that hasn't happened. In fact, just about half an hour before that meeting was to happen, we were told that the Chief Minister has tested COVID positive. The Governor has also tested positive. So there is going to be some brinkmanship that is at work also here to see how they can navigate this entire situation, because one of the possibilities was that they could be meeting the Governor, they could be writing a letter to the Governor to asking for the assembly to be dissolved. Will that happen? Let me go across to Ankit. Ankit, you spoke to some of these leaders. They are saying he's not going to resign. What do they feel are the options? The Congress and the NCP especially.
Well, we spoke to Balasaheb Thorat Niranjan and we asked him 3 questions. The first one, we had just heard Kamal Nath say that the Chief Minister is COVID positive. We asked him about it, that he did not know. We asked him about Sanjay Raut's statement that the Maharashtra Assembly is headed for dissolution. That he said that you must ask Sanjay Raut only, he wouldn't like to comment on it. But when we asked him, will the Chief Minister resign? There he gave an authoritative and emphatic answer and he said, Bilkul bhi nahi. That means he will absolutely not resign. It's also very interesting, you had pointed out earlier, Prithviraj Chauhan, while speaking to the media, had also spoken about how they are waiting and watching as to whether Eknath Shinde has the required numbers to avoid the anti-defection law, to skirt it. Does he have 37 out of the 55 Shiv Sena legislators? So I think that is what the anticipation is for. Here at the Mantralaya, we also, before the cabinet meeting began, spoke to Jitendra Rawat, who did not answer any questions. We asked him the same thing, whether or not the Chief Minister will resign, but he did not answer it. And then after that, subsequently, is when the virtual meeting began with the Chief Minister present. And so that is where it stands right now at the Mantralaya and with regards to the Congress's view on things, Niranjan.